Greetings, beautiful earthlings. My name is Star. If you are new here, I don't know how you found me, but I am super grateful to have you. And if you are returning, y'all the real MVP, you already know. Today, my friends, I am going to be reviewing the White Numen, the entire Special Limited Edition, so all of the bits and bobs and both decks. I will also be doing a full walkthrough of both decks at the end. So if you're not interested in all of the bits and bobs of the Special Limited Edition and you don't care what I have to say about any of it, you can drop down to the description box or the comment box and I will put timestamps for when I will start the walkthroughs and all of that for you guys. I will also link below all of the videos I have done with the White Numen so far. So I have done the first look of the regular standard edition of the White Numen deck. I have also done an unboxing video so that you guys can see everything packaging wise from start to finish, opening that box and all of the bits and bobs and everything amazing that came in it. So if you guys just really don't care what I have to say, you don't like all of the talking, that was a super quick 2-3 minute video, that unboxing, so that you guys can check everything out that was in there. You can watch the walkthrough, you can look at the standard edition and all of that good stuff. And then for those of you guys who do want to stay for all of it, I will do some announcements at the very end after the walkthroughs. So this is probably going to be a lengthy video, so again, if you guys want to stay for all of it, I applaud you. If you guys only want to skip around, definitely check out those timestamps, okay? So I know this has been quite a while in the making, and I didn't jump on this the second that I got it. So the reason that I did that is because I really wanted to spend some really good quality time bonding with this deck before I actually gave you guys a review on it. Usually I will review things right out of the box, kind of like a first impressions type of deal. But this deck, because I did get the standard edition first and I didn't get a chance to bond with it, I kind of just got to look at it and review it and then send it on its way to my friend Katie. I really did get a really good look at all of that imagery in the book and everything, and I did love it so very much. So when I did get this special limited edition, I wanted to sit with it, I wanted to really let it speak to me, and I really wanted to get really good in-depth in both of these books. So as you guys know, the special limited edition did come with the regular tarot deck as well as the Golden Constellations Oracle deck. So this is the first time that I've seen an Oracle deck from Liminal 11. I was very curious to see how they did it and how all of this was done, because Alba also did put out her own unboxing video of both the tarot deck and the Golden Constellations Oracle quite a while ago, so I'll also link that in the description box for you guys if you're interested to check that out. But she does also talk about where the conception of this Oracle deck came from, and she had done these pieces as Inktober pieces. So for those of you guys who are familiar with Inktober, it's for artists to do something creative every single day of October. I have been doing Inktober for years. It's very hard to keep up with. As you guys know, even just doing daily tarot pulls are very hard to keep up with, but it's really special that this Oracle deck came from Inktober. So there are 31 cards in the Oracle deck, and I was very curious to see how she turned the Inktober prompts and the pictures into an Oracle deck and what the messages of the oracles would be and everything. So I have fully read through every single card of this Oracle deck and the tarot booklet and everything, and I really spent a lot of time with this. This was kind of more just for me than for the review. I could have very easily just reviewed it for you guys in normal Star Sparrow fashion, but I really love this deck a whole lot. If you guys saw my first look video, you can see all of the excitement in there for me finally getting to talk to you about it and finally getting to share all of my feelings that have just been kind of pent up for months with this deck, and finally getting to release it and talk to you guys about it. I was so crazy excited, and I don't want you guys to think that excitement has worn off now that the deck is here. That's not the case at all. I have just been really mulling over how to do this adequately, because I've already done a first look video and an unboxing video, so I feel like doing a normal review the way that I normally would just kind of doesn't cut it in this situation, because you guys kind of already saw what I would do in a normal review in that first look video. So we are going to go over everything in this video bits and bobs wise, the way that I did with the Cosmic Slumber Tarot as well. Sorry if you guys can hear my little nugget out there playing with her toys, but you know, I don't think you can. So let's first look at the box. So I know, like I said, that video's in the description if you guys, you know, checked that out or not. But this tin was super, super awesome. I really love this tin, and I finally found a use for the Cosmic Slumber tin as well as this one. I did put sewing stuff in it, so that's very exciting to me because my sewing is like a brand new, like really special thing to me. It's a really special bond with like my tarot bags and my tarot decks and everything. So putting, you know, my sewing stuff in those tins just kind of felt right. I do want to show you guys also here's the bag. If you guys watched my Cosmic Slumber Tarot like special limited edition unboxing, you'll see this bag is different. The Cosmic Slumber Tarot was like blue and it had the white logo here, and it did kind of just have regular normal strings. So this one is a red velvet with a really beautiful gold embroidery on it, and then it's got these like gold ropies here for the string, which is really super beautiful. And they really went all out on this deck, you guys, like they really did. And that's why I wanted to give it so much time, because they put so much time into this. I'm extremely impressed. Like Liminal 11 continues to impress me with the presentation of things that they have been doing lately, because they just kind of keep one-upping themselves and keep trying to improve, which is super amazing when you've got things like the Modern Witch that you got really big shoes to fill there, and you're really trying to outdo that, and they do, and it seems like they do it without even trying. So I really love getting to look at all of this stuff. It's really amazing because these are things that I would not have gotten to see otherwise if Liminal 11 did not send them to me. So I probably wouldn't have been able to purchase this special limited editions of either of these two decks if they were not so graciously gifted to me by Liminal 11. So I'm so grateful forever to be able to show these to you guys and really look at these in depth and really get a good feel for how Liminal 11 does tarot, essentially. So with this cloth as well, I think you guys can tell it seems slightly bigger to me. I'm not sure. I have the Cosmic Slumber Tarot up there on my wall, and this one is going up there as well, but it's I still gotta iron it. So this one's actually a different material. This one feels different. It feels a lot softer. It does feel a lot thicker as well. So I feel like they're just constantly trying to find ways to improve on everything that they've done every step of the way, which is amazing to me. You know, I'm not trying to blow smoke up nobody's butts here, but it makes me feel good as a consumer, as a reviewer, that they're constantly like one-upping themselves. They're not just kind of like comfortable with where they were at the Modern Witch stage and they were like, yeah, that was good, everybody liked it, let's just keep doing that. Like they're constantly switching things around with the artists, and I feel like a lot of this was also conceptualized with Alba, and you know, I don't think they would do all of that without her. So I do want to show you guys quickly the little Golden Constellation packaging. So like I said, I will do the walkthroughs after I'm done yapping, and I am not gonna like show you these, you know, I'm not gonna do the full walkthrough, but like I said, it is the Inktober. So they are black and white because Inktober is meant to be like ink, like using a pen basically to do your drawings. So they are just black and white, and they have that tiny little bit of like brown in each of them, and I feel like it would have been gold, but you know, it's a card, it's not, they're not gonna put gold foil all over it for this extra little like freebie that's thrown in there. But there is gold foil on the back. I don't know if you can see that, the little star is gold foil. So I really love like the size of this, how small it is, how cute it is, the fact that it's square. It does have a little book in it. I want to show you guys this little book because we did not go over this before, and you know, they really put everything they had into this. I really love it so much. So there's your introduction, and this is Alba talking about kind of the strange journey of creating an oracle. She does talk about where like the idea of this oracle came from. She said, I used the map of the cosmos associated with Greek myths and personal reflections as the fount of inspiration. So she does have a lot of inspiration all over this deck. It's beautiful to see. It's really very special to me. That's why I bonded so well with this whole concept, this whole, you know, the artwork, the conception, just everything start to finish. I really love Alba's work so much, and I would have never found her if it wasn't for Liminal 11, you know, as well. So this is what it looks like for the descriptions here. That's what it looks like on all of the pages. So you do have, you know, all of that, and then at the very end she does have a tiny little snippet about using the cards either as like their own 3-card spread or in supplement with the White Numen Tarot. She does talk about how these decks have so much like animal spirit, Numen stuff going on in both of them, and they're both so connected with like the spirits and the constellations and everything, that they really mesh very well together, and that they kind of just have this crazy otherworldly energy to them. And that's really what I wanted to kind of convey to you guys, that this deck is just unlike anything I've ever bonded with before, because there is so much of mythology spirits, the Numen animal spirits, the constellations, everything just woven into it. It really did give me an entirely different bonding experience. It really called to me from the get-go. That was before I even got this, and now that I have this, like, I'm excited to use this with the White Numen. I will be doing readings with both of them together, and probably never, you know, use one without the other, and probably never like mix them with any other decks. I feel like that she's right on the money where she says that this is, you know, supposed to supplement the deck itself. And she has like a beautiful way with words. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Alba talk, but she's just like luminous. I really love watching Alba talk. I really love watching Alba just like light up about all of her projects and everything. So you know, as always, I link Liminal 11 and the artist's socials and everything down there for you guys if you want to check them out. And again, you've already seen all of this from the unboxing, but I love, you know, the gold edging on this one, because the Cosmic Slumber was silver. I did not get the special limited edition of the Modern Witch, and I was not really into the whole special limited edition thing before all of this, so I'm not sure if the Modern Witch was silver or gold. I feel like, again, this was conceptualized with Alba for the whole aesthetic, so I think it works perfectly. I think it's beautiful and amazing. And what I love so much about this deck is that each of the suits are color coordinated. So like your wands are all red, your cups are all blue, your swords are, what are the swords? They're kind of like a grayish, brownish type of feel, and then your pentacles are all green. And that's really cool. I love when decks do that. That's what I love so much about indie decks, is that they'll go out of their way to do themes like that and kind of keep with like, in this one she uses like snakes as swords, and then there's birds, there's, you know, fish, there's a whole lot of animals. Clearly this is an animal spirit tarot deck. So I just really vibe with it, is what I'm saying. And what I wanted to read to you guys out of this book is just this tiny little sentence that Alba had said, because I know that when I had done the like first look, a lot of people were in that comment section like, I don't really dig the artwork, I don't really like how this card was done, I don't really like this. And I didn't know how to like verbalize at the time, but after reading this, I do, because Alba already said, she like took the words out of my mouth, and she said, I hope you work with the White Numen Tarot without preconceptions, just observing and listening to your inner self. Let the archetypes, symbols, and Numen guide you just as I work with my dreams, not pushing my emotions, just letting them come to me. So this is a deck that was meant to be very highly intuitive. And that's why I wanted to bond with it really well before I could talk to you guys about it, because it did already speak to me a lot. But now that I got the chance to bond with both of these decks, I can say it's definitely otherworldly. Like, I don't mean to be cheesy in these reviews, I really don't, but it's definitely otherworldly because you are using the animal spirits in the imagery. It's kind of infused in the energy to have like the ancient spirits in there. You've got all of these like constellations, like I don't know if they're like gods and goddesses or just I don't know a lot about astrology and like this, you know, the constellations and stuff like that. So I don't know a lot about the mythos that goes into that, but to have all of that mythology entwined with the animal spirits and, you know, Alba's creativity and how all of this was brought about by her dreams and her intuition, it just really makes this deck explode. It really does. Like, the energy to me is incredible, and this is definitely one of those decks that you do not get because you think it's very closely in line with the Rider-Waite and it's going to be an easy deck to read. So my honest opinion as far as getting this as a beginner deck goes, to be completely honest, my friends, I would not recommend this to beginners because of the fact that it's not very in line with the Rider-Waite-Smith, so a lot of beginners might have a really hard time learning to read on this deck, and a lot of beginners might not be able to like intuitively feel their way through this deck like a seasoned tarot reader would. So I feel like if you at least have some type of foundational knowledge of tarot under your belt, you will do fine with this deck. I feel like if the artwork calls to you, it's a great deck to take the leap on and try to work with. I really do think that if, you know, the nature aspect or the animal spirits or the, you know, any part of this really calls to you, I feel like it's a great deck for you to get and just let it take you for a ride. I really do. Even if you just get the standard edition. Oh, I also wanted to mention the cardstock. So I had said that the cardstock on the standard edition was substantially thinner. It's still very thick, it's still very glossed, but this one is different from the standard. That is something I wanted to kind of compare and contrast if they were going to be the same cardstock, if they were going to be slightly different. I do feel like this one might be just the slightest hair thicker, if not just because of the like gold edging that's on it. So I did make a point to say that because a lot of people had an issue with the thickness of the Modern Witch and the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. I do feel like Liminal 11 has done well to respond to that and really turned down the thickness a lot on these decks. So, you know, it's something that they've changed moving forward. I feel like that's probably going to be how the decks are going to be from now on, just in response to you guys. I don't know that there's ever going to be a Modern Witch reprint, but it's just something that if you really love Liminal 11, you really love all of their projects, you really love like Alba and her artwork, and you really love these decks, you can't go wrong with this one. Even if you just get the standard edition, you cannot go wrong, my friends. So I think that covers everything that I wanted to say. All of those like beautiful prints and stickers, everything as well that I got in here, I did put those away. Those are for safekeeping. Same thing as like the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, but the rest of the things that are like usable, I do use them because it's really cool to have. It's really nice that they already come with their, you know, own tarot bag, and it's very special. Like, these special limited editions are very special to me. They're very beautiful. They're just really amazing. So if you guys are ever on the fence about wanting to get a Liminal 11 deck, whether you're getting the standard or you're getting the special limited edition, I feel like if you are a big collector, the special limited edition is always going to be a good idea for you. If you just want to figure out if you vibe with the deck before you want to put the money into the special limited edition, you can always get that standard edition on Amazon. You can also get it through Liminal 11's website and Barnes & Noble if you are in the US. So, you know, all of that good stuff's going to be linked down there for you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the walkthroughs now. So if you guys are interested in either walkthrough, you can check the timestamps. You can just kind of sit through the whole thing if you want to watch both of them. And I will do a little wrap up and announcements at the very end after both of those if any of you guys would like to jump back into all of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit those walkthroughs. Alrighty friends, I hope you enjoyed those walkthroughs. I hope you are okay with how long this video was. I genuinely tried to find a million different ways to render this. I thought about doing multiple videos, but I feel like I've done a lot with the white Numen the past couple of videos. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm milking it for views or anything. I just really feel like this deck and the entire packaging and everything really needed a lot of special attention because so much special attention was put into it. So I really enjoyed this experience so very much. I want to give a very special thank you to Liminal 11 for sending these decks to me, as always, for sending me all of the amazing things that you guys do for me to review. It means so very much to me, and you guys are the absolute best. I want to say a very special thank you to Alba for being her wonderful self, for creating this beautiful deck, for following your intuition and your dreams and making this a reality, because this is probably my favorite deck of, the 40 something decks that I have. To be completely honest, I'm really loving everything top to bottom, inside and out of this deck. So thank you so very much for my brand new friend, for my brand new, amazing experience that I'm having with this deck. So definitely you guys go follow Alba, go follow Liminal 11. They both have tons of amazing stuff in the works coming, so do all of that. And don't forget, you guys, to check out the description box for my links. You guys already know now you can not only join my Facebook tarot community, Tarot Readers Unite, you can also go check out my Etsy store where I have beginner tarot kits, cleansing kits, handmade tarot bags, and all types of protective jewelry for you guys. And I am so very grateful to everyone who has already purchased anything from me. It really means the whole world to me. You guys are making this a really special experience. Although I am exhausted from the orders, I am still very grateful to have so many orders and to be able to create as much as I have been so far, and to still continuously be inspired to create more for the shop and to keep it going. So definitely check that out. If you don't get anything, that's okay. Even the foot traffic is super amazing to me. If you guys favorite it, you want to follow it so that you can see what I do in the future, you can always do that. You can also follow my Etsy page on Instagram at Sparrow Co. There is underscores between all of those words. You guys already know all of my socials are down there as well for you guys: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you ever want to send me a tarot deck to review, you can do that. That Amazon wish list is down there. And my friend Katie is having a Mother's Day sale on her Etsy, 3E Candle Co. on Etsy. So my link will probably not work at the, my code will probably not work because it is a store-wide 30% off sale. So either way, if you guys want to go get yourself some good smellies, you want to get some nice presents for mom, definitely go do that. She's having that sale until Mother's Day, maybe after Mother's Day. I'm not sure, but if you're watching this video when I post it, you got a while to shop, okay? So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed all of the videos I've done with the white Numen so far. I know that my content has been extremely laggy lately, and that's kind of because of all of the shop orders. My days kind of consist of getting orders packed, printing labels, getting them shipped, making new stuff, putting it on the site, and I've kind of just become like a store owner all of a sudden, and that's not really something that I was like planning on. So, video content has taken a backseat. I really don't mean for it to be that way, and I feel terrible. So I promise I will start trying to conceptualize some videos that are not tarot deck reviews in the coming weeks, once I start getting in a better groove and I feel a little bit on top of the shop. Right now I'm still trying to make more stock, so I just feel like I'm still a little bit under the shop at the moment. But once I feel a little bit better and I feel a little bit on top of everything and I feel like I'm in a good place, then I'll start getting back to my regular routine of videos. So I really appreciate all of you guys for sticking with me. I really appreciate you guys so much for just everything, all of the love and support you've been giving me lately. All of it, just everything. Like, you guys are killing it. You guys are really amazing, and if you haven't seen that unboxing video, I'm very proud of that. That's the first thing I've ever edited. I have edited a thing, if you guys have ever wondered what it looks like when I edit, other than like this video. I edited a thing and I'm very proud of it, so check it out. It's only like 3 minutes long, but it's very cool to me, at least. I'm sure like a year from now I'm gonna be like, oh, that's so cringy, I can't believe I did that, but I'm very proud of it. So I really hope that wherever you guys are when this video reaches you, you have a beautiful, wonderful day, my friends. I really hope that if you're watching this and I don't get another video up in time, happy Mother's Day. You know, happy whatever holiday it is when this video reaches you, because, you know, as we know, videos will find you kind of whenever now. So, yeah, I have tons going on right now. And I just want to keep talking to you guys forever, but I know that it doesn't make for great content. So, you know, I'm really glad for those of you guys who are still here at the end. You know, put something cheeky in the comments if you are still here at the very end. If you watch the whole video, let me know what you think of all of this fun stuff. Let me know, you know, do you like this white Numen? Did you not like this white Numen? Are you looking forward to any of the new stuff that Liminal 11 has coming out? The new chapter tarot, the Mystical Medleys tarot, you know, have at it in the comments, because y'all do anyway. And yeah, I think that's what I got for you today, my friends. And I really, you know, can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Namaste.